Good morning, Desert Sands Unified School District. My name is Sean Webb. I'm your Director of Community Engagement in the Educational Foundation, and you're watching Classroom Conversations. We are the show that highlights everything great going on in Desert Sands, and this show does not happen without a couple of partnerships. But before I go into that, I want to go ahead and read the mission statement for the foundation. The Desert Sands Educational Foundation secures funding and awards money to provide supplemental resources that enrich and enhance student learning in Desert Sands Unified School District. Their vision statement. In partnership with public and private sectors, Desert Sands Educational Foundation financially supports creative and innovative programs that enrich and enhance educational experience in academics, the arts, and extracurricular activities that engage all students and staff in Desert Sands Unified School District. And as I shared, that this does not happen alone just with Chef Mary and I. We need some help and we need some assistance. We want to thank our friends over at CoachellaValley.com. Craig, we greatly appreciate your partnership and the ability to share on your platform and to reach out to our families that way. Thank you. As well as we have the City of Indio that is a partner of ours that provided a community grant this year that allows us to be on StreamYard. And we're going to have Brooke Berry join us here shortly. But let me go ahead and bring on the one and only Chef Mary. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. I'm cold.
You're cold. You're from Big Bear. You can't be cold in Vista.
Well, Sean, the weather in Big Bear at 37 is dry cold.
Oh, okay.
Like you have dry heat.
Dry cold. Too funny. Well, we got a packed show here, Mary. I'm going to get right to it. I want to make sure that we talk about this here. This is our first event of the year, November 6th. This is our Foundation Express. Mary, if we've been talking about it, I just want people to know you can scan that QR code with your phone, and then you can sign up for the event. We're going to have a traveling party throughout the community, going to some beautiful homes. You get a nice little tote bag full of goodies as a part of it, and we have some amazing food. Mary, you've tried some of the food, haven't you?
Yes, I have. I met Randy and his cousins at their shop in Vista.
Yes, yeah.
It was incredible. I mean, it was really incredibly well prepared, and the flavors were there, and they explained about how the whole Peruvian food came to be.
Okay.
Through the Japanese that came into Peru and changed the profile, so it's more like a stir fry.
Exactly. And no, it's exciting. So I'll tell you, Mary, originally the plan was they had this large food trailer that was coming in that's being delivered from Texas. But I'll tell you, as we have with supply and demand all over the place right now, they're not getting that truck or that trailer until I think December. But fortunately, they have a share kitchen that they're going to be able to work out of and be able to supply us with everything we need for the night of the 6th. So it's going to be a great event. I'll tell you, Dr. Sofoni was the first place we go to, Chef Mary, and he just offered a live auction item of up to $2,300. I don't know if I'll ever use this stuff for like syringes and Botox and facials and all that kind of stuff. But look at you raise your head. Well, that's on the live auction right there. And we'll have some more items that we'll share about too. Sorry, a little technical difficulties, dropped the water here. But that's on the live auction. So it'll be a lot of fun. Definitely.
I'm sure that people will be fighting over that one. You can be assured.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. Definitely. We have the right clientele that'll be showing up for this party that definitely like that. Yeah.
Is that going to be a live auction that you're going to have that you can sign in for?
So that'll be a live auction at the event for the people. For the people that attend. And we're going to have some other items too. But Mary, as we've been talking about, let me go to the next slide and then we'll bring on Brooke. As we've been talking about, I want to share, we've been talking about heroes. And last night they had an amazing event at the tennis garden called Heroes in Paradise. And I want to share this video with everybody. This is where the BNP partnered. The BNP is an amazing, the Paribus tennis tournament that's going on right now. They're friends of Desert Sands Educational Foundation. And they invited the staff to be over there to be honored. And I want to play this video. It's about 2 minutes long. I'll just have this be on the screen, then we'll bring on Brooke. But it's just an amazing friendship that we have with the BNP that I want to make sure everybody sees. So let me go full screen here, Mary, and I'll see you in a second.
Okay.
To giving us where we are today. Tonight, we recognize our educators and all educational staff. So please direct your attention up to the video awards as as we celebrate heroes in Dimension Paradise.
So, Mary, that was just awesome that they honored our staff. I'll tell you, the BNP gave us 1,000 tickets to give out to our staff members.
That's awesome. That is really awesome.
And I'll tell you real quick, and then we'll bring up Brooke. It was 5-2 in the set. We were supposed to have this presentation right in between the first and second sets, and we have 90 seconds, right, to do this. So it's 5-2. I got everybody lined up in their seats as you see them there, and then it starts to downpour.
Oh, shit.
Oh, geez. So 95 minutes later, we got to do this presentation. And I'll tell you, when it was 5-2 and it started to downpour, you can see on the here, I'll pull it up here on the screen real quick. You can see, like, in the audience there's not a lot of people there. But when it was 5-2, there was like thousands of people there.
Oh my
So I
God.
wanted to make sure that we document it and make sure our staff members know, because one of those sections was just full of our staff members. 360 took advantage of it.
That is great. That is awesome.
Yeah, it was just absolutely fantastic. And, no better than to transition to this. I'll tell you, some of the names that were coming through, they were randomly selected from our Recognize It program by our intern. And I don't know if Brooke noticed it, but a lot of those names are from Indio schools. So let's go ahead and bring on Brooke so she can talk to us and share about the Indio update. Hey, good morning, Brooke. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm great. What a fun and great way to recognize those first line heroes at our local schools who have had to adapt in so many ways over the last almost 2 years now.
Oh no, it was great to have the event. I wish it would have taken place without the rain. We would have had everybody there to see it. But the power of social media, Brooke, as you know, we're able to get that message out.
And what are the chances that it would rain? We sometimes get wind at the BNP. Sometimes we get very warm temperatures, but it's very rare that we get rain, isn't it?
Oh, well, we got it. We got it all yesterday. I felt like we're walking from the parking lot, I was experiencing Coachella and Stagecoach with the wind, and then when we got in the stadium, it started pouring on us. So, quite the
Yeah,
experience.
but we're all prepared with our masks now for that.
Yes, there
that
we
wind
go.
and the rain, right?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So, what do you have for us for the City of Indio? I see we've got a slide. Oh, we've been talking about this event a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'd love it if folks who are watching us right now on Facebook or on the YouTube channel want to ask some particular questions about it. I feel like every time we talk about it, I get a better grasp of how to explain it in a way that will make it sound as exciting as I think it is.
Right.
What we're really looking at is trying to reimagine Miles Avenue. So this historic downtown in Indio, we'd love to make it a place that's walkable, that people can feel like they just ride their bikes in and there's so much to do. They park their bikes one time and they just walk around and they go to eat. They maybe take in a show, they go shopping. And so this is a pop-up event that's happening that kind of has a Halloween theme. And we're working with Desert Sands students to create some artwork that will decorate that a couple of block areas. There's going to be some entertainment. But I think what's really going to be neat is to see what look like giant Legos kind of set up on Miles Avenue to show what build outs would look like. they call them parklets, or what it would look like if we shut down the street only to foot traffic. So it looks like it would be a really neat just event, even to pop by and kind of get a look at this is what things could look like.
And I'll tell you what I plan on doing with our family. This is going to be the first thing that we take Brooklyn out to dress up as. And, us having a 2-year-old and being like the first Halloween that we get to go to, we're going to have her dress up and walk down the streets. And it's amazing the amount of costumes we have now over the year. She's only 2 and she's got a bunch of princess outfits and so forth. So you'll see her dressed up as some type of princess walking through there that night.
Yeah, it does not surprise me that you've already amassed a lot of outfits. It doesn't surprise me at all. And, it's right by the Indio Food Park, which has had a relationship with Indio High School and Shadow Hills High School. They hosted that hot dog challenge for the Mayor's Cup, and they're taking a bit of a break, but they're reopening just in time for this event. So check it out if you haven't been there before. It's a really fun place to take your family.
Excellent. So, Brooke, the next slide that we have here, we've actually highlighted a couple of times, but I want to make sure that you guys get more and more people to follow you guys in Indio Live. Can you share a little bit? What is Indio Live all about?
Indio Live is kind of like the beacon light for
There we
Desert
go.
Sands
There we go.
Unified School
I like
District. This is a digital e-newsletter that gets sent out to those who subscribe once a month. And we try and do it at the beginning of every month. It's your best way to stay in touch with the city and find out what's going on there. We often feature articles from Desert Sands and particular schools or students or teachers or staff that are doing excellent things. So please sign up. In fact, Sean, I think I'm going to send you that link here right now. We can put it in the comments.
I'll put it up here in the comments, definitely.
Yes, so that people can just do it right from the start, and you can look at past issues. I don't know if they're digital, do we call them editions or issues? I tend to go for editions, but you can read previous editions of Indio Live and check it out. For example, we have a couple of road improvement projects that are coming up starting next week that are going to impact some neighborhoods. So as you're going to and from school, you'll know exactly what that schedule is going to look like. You'll know when our upcoming meetings are. You'll know about fun family events or events at the library as Desert Theater Works and the IPAC kicks back up again. They have a terrific kids program. You'll be able to do that as well. So thank you, Sean. And for anyone who's watching too, basically just go to indio.org and you can check it out and sign up. It's on the homepage.
Yeah, that's great that you supply that to us. Thank you very much. No, I feel like the more information we can provide, the more informed people are, the better decisions they're going to make about everything they got going on. So it's just great to have
Isn't it so funny too, Sean? You and I do messaging all day, and we feel like sometimes we feel like, well, gosh, haven't you heard about this yet? I put it on Facebook, I put it on Nextdoor, I was in Indio Live, and people say, well, I don't get any of those things. So you're always working for ways to reach people, and not everyone consumes their media the same way.
So speaking of reaching people, I'll share with you, we did the Walk to School event. I did that with Roosevelt Elementary. And thank you for having Indio Police be part of that. They escorted us the whole way. It was fantastic. So it's like there was over 250 people there, Brooke. Amazing. And I talked to their teachers and how they reached out. They used Class Dojo, and they use a different app that they use for their teachers, Mary. These are teacher platforms, and they reach out to their families that way. So this got my mind thinking, how can I get this show or our information on their platform, right? Because that was a third of their school that showed up to that event.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's awesome.
It's amazing if we could have a third of our community come out to your the streets and treats or whatever it may be. I feel like we have to go to places where they're at, right? Yeah. It's unreal. We have to do those things, but it was just fascinating to see that.
Yes, but you think about, where are you going to reach the most people? Exactly. Given kind of the bandwidth of the people who are putting out the information. As you know, I have 2 children that go to Desert Sands schools, and one of our teachers communicates primarily by email, and then the other teacher communicates primarily through Google Classroom. So you have to be adept in all of those different things.
Right.
We have, I have a graveyard of apps on my phone from various teachers in the way that they want to communicate.
Well, speaking of communication, great transition here. This is another way you communicate out as well.
Please
Yep.
check out the City of Indio. We
Yes.
have many ways that we are communicating. We have a very strong Instagram presence. We put out Instagram stories probably 5 times a day. We have a YouTube channel where when we do stream yards, just like Sean, we put them out. Also Facebook page, Twitter, and Nextdoor too. And one thing to think about on Nextdoor, and I know, Sean, that you probably are aware of this as well, is that when you have a city page, it's one way. So we don't always see the chatter that's going on Nextdoor
Right.
unless someone specifically reaches out. So if you have a question about something related to Indio schools or related to Indio streets or traffic or whatever, please reach out to us directly. So I'm monitoring all of those messages, but I may not necessarily see a topic of conversation as people are discussing it on a Nextdoor thread.
Right. No, so I'm in my community in La Quinta, and I live in North La Quinta, and I'm on their next door. And geez, those conversation threads can go on and on and
They
on.
can go on and on.
It's just not possible for us to manage those types of things, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes, well, actually, so, little known fact, as a city government, you can't see those
Right.
threads,
Okay.
and you can't jump in and answer the questions that people are bringing up unless it's a direct message to you. So if there are questions, rather than letting the conversation just run away with everyone, jump in and directly message the cities or the school district and ask what those questions are.
Perfect. So, Brooke, that's about, I think, all the slides that we have. Oh, no, we have one more. You guys have just coming up in the city. Yeah, you got the Thanksgiving Day 5K over at Martha's Village. They actually came on and talked to us, shared about their upcoming event.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I think the last slide we have on here. Yep, there we go. The Teen
calendar.
Center.
Yes, the Indio Teen Center. They've just got so much going on. These are after school free activities. You do not have to be a resident of Indio to take part. You just need to be in grades 8 through 12. Free. We have a world-class, a really great boxing ring. We've got a music recording studio. We have culinary arts activities. So we have so much going on. Just go to indio.org/teen center, or just go on the homepage and search for Teen Center. And you can fill out the paperwork to go every day after school. It's terrific. Some out of school time activities.
Yeah, I see today they're offering skull decorations. Peach pie is the snack. Also up.
Whoa, hey, I'm
Yeah.
down.
Volleyball. So you can have your peach pie and then work it off in your volleyball. I love how they have all that combo there.
And it's very convenient. It's right across the street from Indio High School. So, you can just walk right over, and you can get some help with homework. We've got people helping with college essays right now, too.
Oh,
It's that
excellent.
application time
Yeah,
or test
definitely.
taking. So please check it out. Parents, teachers, whatever, just let folks know about it.
Definitely. We'll definitely do that. So I want to share with both you guys before you leave, Brooke, here. I've got a slide I want to pull up here to talk about the week. And I think you guys will laugh at this. So yesterday was Hats Off to Higher Education. I wore a hat. I wore my Brandon Lee hat. He's a professional boxer here that graduated from Desert Sand School. So I wore my Brandon Lee hat. Now today is Dress for Success. So showcase your future job and dress up as if you're going for that special job or interview. So I want to tell you, I took this a little bit different. I'm dressing up for my future career. And let me show you.
Now,
I brought with me, this is for my
Sean's
future career. Nice Hawaiian shirt. So my future career, I hope, is somewhere in paradise on a beach where I get to relax. So I want to make sure that, you know what, you got to dress for success. I want to make sure that I can prepare in my life right now so I can be ready to be able to do this in the future.
Sean, there is no way that you are relaxing in your next life.
You sound a lot like Tara. Too funny, but
If you had all the time in the world, you would fill it with something. And it's not napping, I don't think.
well, thank you for that, Brooke. Thank you for that.
Napping is work. Have you ever tried to take a nap and you lay down and you're like, okay, I'm going to take a nap, and then it becomes work, and then you're like, I'm getting up because I can't do this. It's too much. It's too hard to take a nap.
Yeah.
I would take one.
You know what I do, what I can, I do, definitely. Well, Brooke,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us this morning. Chef Mary, anything else for Brooke before she leaves?
No, I'm excited about your street fair. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I think you'll see a lot of people out there because I think we all want to be out there. And they do this in Big Bear, and those little kids, when they dress up, and it's a community involvement. I was surprised how many adults from out of the area came in these elaborate costumes. I mean, it was really a fun time. So I think you're going to find something really, really fun out there.
I sure hope so.
Are you
And
dressing up, Sean?
there's
What's
a
that,
lot
Mary?
of events to come in the month of November too, outside. And we've got the barbecue festival coming up at Lights at Indio Golf Course. So, and maybe we'll share a little bit about that too. It's closed right now for reseating, but there are so many great kids programs happening there, and we'll share that for students as well coming up.
Excellent. Thanks, Brooke. We'll see you next Tuesday. You have a good
Bye,
one.
guys. Have a
Bye,
great
bye.
week.
All right. Bye-bye. Oh, always joy to have Brooke on and share about everything going on Great Indio. They're just an amazing partner and friend of the district.
So are you going to dress up for the street for treats?
That's a great question. You know what? Maybe the whole family will have to do something. It might be a first-time experience with that. It'd be kind of cool if we did that. Who knows? Thanks for the idea, Mary. Give us another thing to work on.
Really? Exactly. I know we were like our neighborhood here, because it's a closed gated community. It pretty much really just takes care of the kids in the neighborhood. And there's a big push now on decorating the outside of your houses. I'm just amazed. Every day I drive to work, there's a new house that has something up.
Oh, okay.
And so everybody dresses up. The parents dress up, and they've got little kids that can't walk, so they're in like little wagons and dogs, and so we're working on costumes. I'm in two different directions right now. So
Okay. Well, speaking of directions and going different pathways, I'll tell you, we have the college fair that's coming up, the virtual college fair. This takes place, Mary, as you know, October 14th. We've actually had our communications team, Jan Diaz and Mary Perry. They're really involved with this, and they've actually been on the Chromebooks to test it out. So students, if you have a Chromebook, you'll be perfectly fine to use this. You want to log in from 4 to 8 o'clock. You have the mycollegefair.com to sign up. Mary, if you can, I recommend signing up Maddie if she wants to check out some colleges. Might as well. It's free.
that's true too. Yes.
mycollegefair.com. But then you'll be on there, right? And you'll be able to interact just like Chef Mary and I are interacting with one another here. Just say you want to talk to somebody at Boston College. They're going to be there. Maybe you want to talk to somebody from UCLA. They're going to be there too. Any of the colleges. We got I think it's over 200 colleges that are going to be there.
Oh, wow.
So you want to take advantage. You want to meet with somebody from that college. If somebody in admissions, please sign up October 14th at mycollegefair.com. Now I want to say that's a great experience, a great opportunity for our students, especially when, we're in a time where we can't really travel to places as freely as we used to, right? I know things are opening up and we're doing more and more, but we just can't, some of the families are not doing that as much. So why not go there virtually and check it out? Yeah. And Mary, you're going to love this. I just got, Tara and we got our tickets for this. We're going to be going to this. So a week after the November 6th event, Rock and Raise is taking place. This is a Palm Desert Charter Middle School Foundation event. It's going to be over at the Hotel Paseo over off right by the Gardens. And I'm looking forward to the dueling pianos and see how that works. I've been to a dueling piano bar. I've been to a couple of restaurants like that, but I want to see how they do it as a fundraiser. This seems like it's going to be kind of cool. And what I kind of find funny here, it says Rock and Raise, and they have a guitar there, but it's dueling pianos. Hey, we got to go with it, right? Got to go with it.
Hey, listen, whatever works, whatever rows your boat, right?
That's right. And as we do, I want to make sure to promote this for Craig Campbell. He does a lot in the community with CoachellaValley.com, Mary. And back in the day, BB Engel, he's one of my good close friends. We taught together over at Mecca School. I'm sorry, not at Mecca School, but at Toro Canyon Middle School. And but they're doing a tribute to the one and only BB for a Halloween bash. You can purchase your tickets there. That's the Coachella Valley BB for Halloween party. And they got some great bands that are going to be there. And you can see they got some great sponsorships there too. CoachellaValley.com is, as you know, they're one of our main sponsors here. But CD Weekly, Marker Broadcasting, which represents all of those radio stations. I don't know if you can see that, Mary, but it's Classic Rock, Cool, Big 106, 101.5. Those are all those stations that they represent. And little tidbit about the Marker family. They were students of mine over at Page Middle School many years ago. Yeah. Nice to have a little connection with them. But no, we've got that coming up, and I just want to make sure that people are aware of it. I know that BB was a great man in the community for giving back, so I just wanted to, it's a good thing to have, definitely.
Exactly.
And Mary, I'll tell you what, it wouldn't be me if I didn't highlight our Foundation Express event again. Go ahead and scan that QR code if you're interested on November 6th. You can sign up there. Come to a great event with us. It'll just be a fantastic time. We're going to tour 2 amazing homes. I told you about the Sofonio house, okay, where we had the opportunity for live auction there. And we actually had a comment about that earlier, and I want to make sure to highlight that. One of our own board members, our board member, vice president of the foundation, she said, great news about the auction item. I don't know if that means she wants to bid on it or she just great news about the auction item.
Well,
Sandy will probably smack me around for that for saying it.
There'll be a big line in that one. Just sign up for it. Believe me.
That's right. That's right. Fillers and Botox and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's not my thing. But you know what? I know there's a lot of people that do like that thing. Yeah. But we have that event coming up. Yeah. And then, Mary, lastly, you'll love this. Hold on. We have the Wheel of Names. I know that you have to get out of here in a second. The Wheel of Names for the September Recognize It. So let me go ahead and click on this here.
Okay.
Bring this to full screen. And these are our recognized winners for September Recognize It. We had 111 entries, Mary. 111. So let's go ahead and spin and see who won. I got my pen here. I'm going to write it down so I can get some harvest boxes out to these people. Okay, I'm going to have to do a little research on that, on who Miss D is. That's going to be, we'll have to do a little research. The beautiful thing with the recognition form, they have a lot of detail. They have the email addresses. They have that. These are just the names that I take. So I'll definitely be able to find that out. So Miss D, congratulations. I'll have that for you on Thursday, on the next time, Mary. And let's see, we're going to spin one more time. Who's our next winner for September Recognize It? And here we have Daniel Martinez. Daniel Martinez. I'll have to see. So I know of 2 Daniel Martinez's in the district. One is a principal and one is a teacher. So I'll definitely have to look and see who that is. If it's the teacher, I'll tell you that's the teacher over at Palm Desert High. If it is the if it's the principal, that'll be at Roosevelt Elementary. So I'll definitely figure out who that is by looking through the nomination form. But congratulations, Miss D, Daniel Martinez, for being
that's awesome.
Winners for September. And as you know, Mary, they get these amazing CV harvest boxes.
I know. So do we have any updates on our community farmers market? I always forget what we call that.
Okay. So yeah, great question. So I actually saw Mark Tadros last night. Let's see here. They told me they're waiting for later in the season.
Okay.
So it sounds like we're not going to start until 2022.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it'll probably start in the Sundays in January. And they're also, he and Tony were actually talking about potentially moving the day. So we'll have some discussions about that. Oh, look at this. Sandy did comment. She definitely will be one of the many bidding. That's right, Sandy. We'll have many bidders on that event.
There's going to be some hair pulling on this one, I can tell you that.
Too funny, Mary. Let's see. Did I get all the slides here? I think I got everything. Yeah, we are good to go. Mary, I know that you got a busy day. You have anything else before we sign off?
No, just it's a fun time this time of the year. All the fall leaves are changing and the weather temperatures are dropping. And we've had this crazy rain pattern lately.
Yeah.
That our backyard is just loving it, with the new rain. But just have fun, have a good day, and then I will see you next time around.
Yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday. You said you're a little busy on us Thursday. I understand.
Yeah, Thursday's kind of a crunch day for us, and
okay,
you know how it is.
We're always in crunch time, Mary. Who are we kidding? You and me both, right?
I know.
All right, Mary, you have a good one. Guys, at CoachellaValley.com, those of you watching is the Foundation's social media, Desert Sand social media, and then we're also on Palm Desert High School as well as Thomas Jefferson Middle School. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on Thursday. Have a good one.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.